Oh, terrible. I can count to three. No, I can count to three. I can say hello and I can say bye. Bye. That's about it. Oh, and I can say cheeseburger. Tu plajusto. Right? Right? All right? All right? Yeah. Well, I started playing probably when I was around 12 or 13. Started playing basketball. Before that, I played soccer, which you guys call football. I played soccer when I was really young, and then played through high school. And then my mother's in the military, so she got activated in the Army, and I had to move. And I finished my high school basketball in Virginia. Played AAU basketball there, and got recruited to go to Appalachian State my junior year of high school. And then I went there, and then I played at App State for 4 years. Best 4 years of my life. I love that school. Played for 3 different head coaches, so it got kind of rough sometimes, but I made it through, and I count that as a huge step for me in basketball, because you never realize how difficult it is to play for so many different personalities. And you know, head coaches, they like to have egos, especially in the States. And you have to kind of tend to those egos, and you have to kind of play the way they want you to play. And, you know, and sometimes that can be hard. And you know, I count it as a blessing that I made it through with, you know, got my degree, my education in 4 years, and played pretty good basketball there at App State, I like to think. And then coming out of college, I got recruited, not recruited, you wouldn't say that. I signed to go play in Belgium, at Liège, and had a decent season there. We had a tough year, but we finished it out, and you know, didn't make the playoffs that year. But you know, it was an interesting year, good first year for me. Saw a lot of things and really opened my eyes about how the game's supposed to be played professionally. And then last year I played for Carhu. Had a good year there, I think. We had some ups and downs, a few injuries, had a couple setbacks. But overall, I think we finished the season on a decent note. Didn't get to where I wanted to be. I wanted to make the semifinals at least, but we didn't get there quite. Lost to KTP in 4, but it is what it is. And then this season's been kind of interesting for me. I started the season in Israel. Didn't really go along well with what they were trying to do there, and the coach and I agreed to disagree, and you know, we made a settlement, and then I left Israel. I don't really like Israeli basketball so much. It's kind of the reason why I didn't want to go back. It's not really the league for me. I felt like, you know, going into it, and then it really solidified it when I left, you know. And then when I left there, I went to Germany for a few months, and it was really interesting playing in the top league in Germany, because, you know, those bigger leagues, they really have their, you know, what they like to do, and they really stick to it. And I enjoyed it. I didn't get the playing time I thought I was going to get, or I felt I should have got. But you know, I'm not the guy that makes excuses. But I enjoyed my time being there, and you know, it really helped me see that, you know, playing in those types of leagues aren't as unreachable as a lot of players like they think they are. And then when I left there, I had a few teams, a few offers, but nothing that I really was too anxious to go after coming out in November. And so my mother lives in Italy, so I went to go stay with her for a few months, just to, you know, get a better perspective on things, and really, you know, sitting out for a while, you really push things in perspective for you, and it really makes you, you know, think about whether this is the right thing for you to be doing. And after a while, you know, you have those doubts, but I felt like this is really what, you know, God's will for me is to be doing right now. And I stuck with it, worked out every day like I was supposed to be doing, like, you know, a professional should be doing. And that brings us to Kouvola, Finland. I like to think I work hard. I'm not a guy to give up on the court. I don't like to give up on plays, especially on defense. Um, I'm definitely, like I said, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to try my best to make shots. You know, I'm in the gym every morning trying to make those shots, and I'm going to make sure that, you know, it comes through on the court. Not because I'm not prepared. You know, I'm definitely going to be prepared for the games and be professional at all times for this organization.